Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your June 2023 Tarotscope readings for your North Node by sign and house. Now, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use your North Node in readings as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is like your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn and experience. And so you have much more in common with those that share your North Node by sign and house as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. Now, you're going to want to watch two readings. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house because they're both relevant. If you're unfamiliar with your North Node, there's going to be a link in the description box below so you could look up and find out some more information. So I am going to connect to the energies and then we can begin the reading. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Aquarius or North Node in the 11th house. This is your June 2023 Tarotscope reading. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and then this side represents the second half of the month from the 16th on. Now, the card that popped out was the Five of Swords, and what I'm feeling like the big overall theme for you this month is winning and losing. Winning and losing. Okay, so we'll get into what I mean by that. First and foremost, the first 2 weeks, what I feel like is, I feel like there is a lot, there are a lot of you that are dealing with people that are envious of you and your life, or just how you are as a person. And because the reason for that is that when you have that South Node in Leo or the 5th house, you're naturally a person who, without even trying, kind of stands out and kind of shines. And that can attract like jealousy and envy a lot of times. And you're this, and also like if you've noticed through your life, like think about how many times people around you have been envious. Okay. And you've dealt with envy and jealousy. And think about how many times when you've had successes, there have been people that have really not celebrated those successes with you. And as I said, the reason for that is because you naturally shine. In a way, though, with your going into your North Node in Aquarius and or the 11th house, it's a time to where you want to temper your natural brightness, okay? And blend it in and make it like kind of become more part of a team or community, or use your gifts in conjunction with like other people and helping other people. But the first half of the 2 weeks, I'm seeing a lot of possibility for successes in your life, okay? Your timeline cards are the Six of Wands, you've got the Empress reversed, and you've got the Eight of Pentacles. And so what I'm seeing here with this is that you want to make sure that you aren't letting any of the distractions, because as I said, you could be dealing with something, and it could be a situation with a person where they could be trying to like put you down in some way, or gossip about you, or badmouth you in some way, or whatever. Don't let that drag you down. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with what it is you do. So whether that be, job or career, but also, or just what you personally do, what you're good at, a skill or skills that you're good at. Okay. That whether they, you make money from it or not, just like different skills you have. And I feel like there's a possibility for you for huge wins. So what is your advice here? Okay. The advice cards are the Ace of Cups reversed and the Wheel of Fortune. So you have two major success cards in this first part of the month, this first reading here, okay? You've got the Wheel of Fortune upright, and you've got the Six of Wands, okay? This is possible, but what's going to have to happen is, whatever this situation is, it's asking you to detach emotionally, okay? Here's what I mean by that. I know that's not easy, but remember, Aquarius and the 11th house rules emotional detachment. It does not mean that you can't have emotions, but I'll give you a practical example of what I mean. Someone does or says something to you, and like a normal human being, like we have a natural reaction right away. Okay, we have a natural emotional reaction. If it's a negative thing, we have a natural emotional reaction. What detachment is that if having the ability to say, okay, I felt this, I'm not blocking it, but then you let it move through you and you say, okay, like, let me put this in perspective. And then after the feeling, or even while it's there, you go up into your mind and say, okay, let me look at this logically. Do I really want to go in there and yell at them or throw something around, or what do I like? I don't need to react. So you use your intelligence to detach emotionally from it. It does not mean you don't feel it. It means you're able to detach yourself from the situation, so you can, instead of react, you can respond, which is different, okay? And so that's what this is saying. It's saying that when you do that, there's a huge opportunity for a win or success. What could that win be? For each of you, it's going to be different. It could be a really huge win, like a promotion, or, some opportunity comes your way. There could be another win that seems like it's more subtle. It could just be like a win to where, the situation kind of turns around for you and you're seen in a better light. But in any case, the whole thing is being able to detach. That's where your success is going to come from. And it is a test. It's a test because, you have a south node in Leo, the 5th house. That's about lion. That's lion energy. That's the pride. That's your pride. Leo energy wears their heart on their sleeves, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a gift to have that beautiful big heartedness. But again, like I said, that the reason that this is happening is not only to teach you, but because sometimes you shine naturally so bright without even trying, that it causes a reaction, a negative reaction in people. Because, it's like human nature. Like, they feel like if someone's shining more brightly than me, I want to dim their light. This is typical, like, human nature 101, right? And so that's what we're seeing here in this case, which is really stupid, okay? Because, the best way people should be able to, if they're envious of someone else's gifts, they should develop their own, but, like I said, this has happened for thousands of years, and people do this. I'm going to like snuff out their candle because I can't light my own candle, type of a thing. Okay, so that's what's happening the first 2 weeks, okay? Now, the second half of the month, your timeline cards are the Page of Wands reversed, um, over the Judgment card upright, and the Ten of Wands reversed. Now, um, what I'm seeing here with your two advice cards is you have the Tower upright and you've got the Magician. I feel like this second half of the month is definitely related to the first half. So this situation is related to this situation over here. Now this is the end result of what this all is that's happening. What is happening is that with the Page of Wands reversed, when you take this emotional hit, whether or not you detach from it successfully enough or not, it's you're taking a hit on your energy, okay? Physical energy, just overall energy, okay? But what this really is with this Judgment card is the wake up call. Okay, that's what this card is. It's you're waking up to something, and when you wake up to something, this is what's causing change. The Ten of Swords reversed, this is causing change, and it's like you may need to, whatever, if this is a person or people in your life, you may need to detach enough to like cut them out of your life or severely limit your interaction with them. But whatever it is, the Ten of Swords reversed is saying, okay, like we're moving off into a new direction. Something has ended and the dawn is here. The dark night of the soul, and so like you're moving past this. That's what I see you do, moving past this. But this definitely is a wake-up call. Now, your two advice cards are, I don't feel like that lack of energy is going to last long, because, the Tower card is the shakeup. This could feel like a shakeup, with this situation. I'm not going to lie to you. It could be unpleasant, okay? But the end result is not only successes, but look at your other advice card, okay? You've got the Magician. And the Magician is the master of many talents and the master of all the elements. And that is really what this is doing. The wake-up call is awakening to you seeing and appreciating not only who you are, but how to use your talents and gifts in the best way possible within the world. I see that that's what is happening this second half, okay? But this shakeup is really for the positive. Just remember the key points are, if you get stuck in this situation emotionally, it could hinder the success that's coming in, okay? Again, and I didn't really cover this that much, but you have the Empress reversed was relating to the Ace of Cups. Is you're not giving up your emotions, you're just detaching from them to navigate this situation. So it's important, as I said, to detach, respond correctly, make adjustments where needed. Do you need to like not deal with this situation or people as much and move forward, and make sure that you don't get stuck emotionally in the energy, because it can hold you down and you don't want to do that. I don't feel like most of you will do that, but I feel like there could be some like lingering effects from this, which is normal. Like even after you detach from it, there could be some, lingering effects where you're feeling it, but it's gonna, I feel like by the end of the month, that is going to work itself through, because you're getting this like wake up call, like, okay, I see this situation now. They're just like, damaged people or whatever. And that they're doing that out of like envy and jealousy. And so, you know, it's going to help you to move forward. But by the end of the month, I really see this as you stepping into your power in a new way, in a very new way, which is really positive. So yeah, very interesting stuff. Go out there, make it a great month. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you would like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below and give you more information on that. Again, thank you so much, and we'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.